Welcome back to Prophetics and Symbolism. I want to share a little bit on the front door tonight. Now, I know I've already done a video on doors or entryways, but I actually had a dream this evening. I laid down to take a short little power nap because I knew I was going to needed to finish out my day. And I actually had a dream. And in my dream, there was a front door that was highlighted, and through like the curtains, the sheer curtains that was hanging on the window in the front door, I could see a line of people that were beginning to line up at my front door. Now, there was like one specific lady that I knew was like some type of a professional, and it had to do something in the social realm. And then behind her was a gentleman who was like a businessman. And then there was others lining up behind them. And I could see this. I was standing in my household back at a distance, probably like there was a room, and then I was back in the other room, and I could see this from the place I was standing in the dream. And then there were some other things in the dream I'm not going to get into, but I want to share about the front door specifically in one area. So the front door can represent the door to our heart, or the entry to our heart, or even our future before us. And I want to highlight those two for this specific moment, because in my dream, like those were the things that jumped out at me, is that this is your future before you. There is new alignments, new associations, new business, new social aspect and stuff lining up at your front door. And I had a window view, which represents opportunity. We talked about that a little bit. From inside of my home, which can represent like your secret place, your private place, your sanctuary, so to speak, different things like that. Now, there were other things going on in the dream as well, but I thought it was interesting, the front door aspect. So I wanted to just highlight that oftentimes if you have a dream where there's a door highlighted, it matters if it's the front door, the back door. Just like with the yard, is it the front yard? Is it the backyard? If it's a porch, is it a front porch, a side porch, a back porch? Because oftentimes these represent whether it's public, it's private, whether it has to do with your family. So in Exodus chapter 12, we can read this scripture that talks that where the Israelites were instructed to put the blood up on the doorpost, okay? And that represented their heart, but it also represented like that what was leading to their family. So each door frame, each door post that applied the blood represented a family that was behind that. So it also represented the heart, but also a family, the heart of the family, and each individual member, the family as a unit being marked and covered, okay? So when we have a dream where a door is highlighted like that, if we live in a home with others, we're married, we got kids, we have family behind that door, then the dream and the message is not just for us, but it's upon the household. So this can kind of open up the promises you may receive in your dreams, the deliverances you may receive in your dreams, the messages and things. So I want you to think not just for yourself as the dreamer, but receive them for your household when you start to see these kind of things highlighted. And Psalm 24 verse 7 says, "Open up ye gates, be open up, be lifted up." I'm going to go and read that really quick. It's one of my favorite scriptures. And this here also ties to the symbolism of the door, and especially the front door, because this is talking about allowing the king to come in. It's talking about the ancient doors. So it's like a wide open space right there, like, you know, and there's a shouting that's going forth. So this is proclaiming an entryway must be opened up. "Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be lifted up, you ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle." And also verse 9, "Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and lift them up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in." So when there's a proclamation going on at a door like this, symbolically, that is the entryway. It's not highlighting a second entryway. It's shouting at these gates, because this is the gate that must open up in order for the King of glory to come in, which leads me to my next point, our heart. Our heart holds the door for the King of glory to come in. We must open up our heart for the King of glory to come in. I want to go to Revelation chapter 3 and verse 20. And it says, and this is actually one of my scriptures for the year 2024, prophetically, it was even put on a t-shirt with Jesus standing at the door knocking. It says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and eat with him and he with me." And then you can go on and read that. The one who conquers, I will grant to him to sit with me on my throne. Okay. So here we see, behold, I stand at the door and knock. So this scripture here tells us that the heart is like a door. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in to him and eat with him and he with me. In other words, I will come in and commune, fellowship, feed you the bread of life, give you the living waters, prepare heavenly sustenance for you. Okay. And so I wanted to just highlight these and highlight the aspect that if it's in a family home, a family aspect in your dream, that the word, the message, whatever it is not just for you as an individual, but it's for the family behind that door. And also that the front door versus the back door means something completely different. Okay. And so anytime that you pick up on these types of key things that stand out to you in your dream, when you notice, well, it was the front door, or well, it was the back door, or it was a backyard, those details can make a big difference in you properly interpreting what it is that the Lord is saying to you. Let me give you just another quick example. The back door can represent past. The back door, the past, your past. It can represent doubt and unbelief, or something that is hidden. An entry or an exit that is hidden, that is more private. Not recognized in, not coming in the recognized way. So if you was to have a dream where a visitor shows up knocking on your back door and they do not go to your front door, that would be like, why'd they go to the back door, right? Because most people don't use their back door except for the family household members. Usually the public that come, the visitors do not use the back door. So these types of things would alter the meaning, the interpretation of the dream, okay? It's also considered for the back door a low profile entry. So it's like a way to kind of be discreet. I'm going to go to the back door and be discreet, right? So this kind of stuff matters. If I was to have a dream where somebody came to my back door instead of going to my front door that I didn't know, I would probably be alarmed that somebody was trying to be too sneaky. Somebody was trying to sneak in a private entryway, that they were trying to, move stealthily, so to speak. Okay. The back door can also represent secret sin. Okay, so I wanted to just highlight a few of these things. I hope you enjoyed this, and it will open up a little bit more wider your dream interpretation, your dream language with God. Hey, I bless your dreams in Jesus' mighty name. And if you're one that feels like you don't receive dreams from the Lord, I just speak activation over your dreams in Jesus' mighty name. In Jesus' mighty name, let your dream life come alive. Be blessed. I'll be back with you soon.